Good afternoon and welcome back to Gail's Journey. And please, if you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gail's Journey. And if you'll shoot me an email, gailsjourney101@gmail.com. So on this episode, I'm going to talk about after I gave my husband a few days to come up with a budget, because it's very important to him. Because once I changed my mind, he's like, oh my goodness, Gail, I have this 10-year budget plan, but now we're going to have to change it. So I gave him a few days, then we sat down and we had a long talk, and he said, here's what we're going to do. I was like, okay, what's that? Well, first we're going to sell your Corvette. I said, that's fine. Then we're going to sell your motorcycle. Go ahead. And then we're going to think about getting the swimming pool. I'm probably not going to get a swimming pool now. And I said, that's fine too, because I just need to be a mother. And he said, and then I guess what we'll do is we'll plan it, because you are a teacher and you may not have enough sick days. So we're going to plan it to where if you get pregnant in August or September, you'll be off in the summer with the baby. I said, it sounds perfect. So we had everything. We sold my Corvette. We sold the motorcycle. We didn't get a swimming pool. We did have a ski boat. We had to stop buying those things for the ski boat. And then I thought, alrighty, well, let's just sell the Corvette. And we bought a family car. So I knew somebody selling a 4-door car. And he's like, do you like this? I said, that's fine. I just need to have a baby and be a mother. And he said, all right. So a couple months went by and we had sold everything and we were ready. We had our family car sitting in the driveway, just waiting and waiting. And of course, I told everybody, guess what? I decided to want to be a mother. And in the meantime, it kept passing through my head about, why can't you just be happy with me? Why do you want to be a mother? I don't know what I've done. I says, you've done nothing, but I can't imagine going on the rest of my life not experiencing motherhood. So we had the car. It's like, okay, let's have one last summer. We went skiing, and I had my matching gloves. I had my ski rope that matched. I had my ski that matched. We'd go at 5 in the morning. We did all that. And then here comes August. He said, okay, now let's go ahead and plan this baby. And you getting pregnant. I said, okay, I'm ready. So August comes around and we had our plan, because remember, we were living the American dream. We had everything planned out perfect, and I changed my mind. August comes around and it's like, okay, September, are you pregnant? No. Oh man, okay, so here comes September. All right, Gail, everything's planned out. We have your 4-door car sitting out in the driveway. Are you pregnant? No. Then October comes around. It's like, oh man, it's getting close to where if I don't get pregnant, then I'm going to miss the summertime. So October comes around and I thought, okay, this is the time. It's perfect. Nope. In November, nothing. So that continued. And it's like, okay, we'll try August, September, October, November, and nothing happened. We weren't ever pregnant. So then it's like, well, let's just wait and we'll still travel some, and then you can try the next year. I said, that's fine too. I said, I get it, as long as, we have it planned. So then the summer goes through, and of course we're doing all kind of fun toys, and I still have my family car, my beige 4-door family car that I drove around. And like, why do you have that? Because I'm going to be a mother. So the next year comes around. It's like, okay, August, here you go, let's go. So we tried to get pregnant in August. Nope. September, nope. October, nope. November, nope. And then I start thinking, oh my gosh, what is going on? So I know it's probably the not right thing to do, and it was wrong of me to do this, but I thought, I don't know what's going on here. So then I started sharing my story with more people. It's like, man, we've tried for about 2 years now and I can't get pregnant. And they would do this. Oh, Gail, you exercise too much. Oh, Gail, you eat too healthy. Oh, Gail, you're, you need to just relax and you need to gain some weight. And I taught aerobics like 7 times a week. I said, that can't be it. And they said, yes, I know people who went through that. I said, you do? And they was like, yes. So they said, that's what you got to do. And I was like, really? So I started getting, it was 2 years, and I started getting a little bit down in the dumps. And I thought, okay, I need to start going to church more, because I'm not understanding why I can't get pregnant. So, of course, he's probably thinking it's me, and I'm thinking it's him. And then, so 2 years go by, and I thought, oh man, this is not working as planned. And I was like, gosh. So I said, look, I'm going to the doctor. He said, for what? I said, I'm going to see what they say about me getting pregnant, why I can't get pregnant. So I went to the doctor, and they said, we're going to send you to a fertility specialist. I thought, perfect. So I go to the fertility specialist, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. That the first time they went, and they said, oh, you're so healthy, you don't need to worry about anything. So here's you a chart. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your temperature every day, and when your temperature drops, then in like 12 hours it'll rise, and that's the time that you are able to get pregnant. So you just chart that, and you go for 6 months, and everything's going to be okay. So of course I go home, and I lay my chart out, and I buy my thermometer. It's like, oh my gosh, it's time, it's time. So that happened for 5 or 6 months, and it's like I'm still not pregnant. So then the fertility doctor had told me, reassured me that it was okay. So I was on my 3rd year of trying to have kids. So I call the doctor, and I go back, and here's one of the most frustrating things ever, is when you're trying to get pregnant, you can't get pregnant. It's 3 years you tried to get pregnant, and of course they escort you, oh, here, wait in this room for the doctor. And I would wait in there, and if I looked around, it's like, here's a baby picture, here's a baby picture, here's a baby picture, here's a baby picture. So I would sit there after 3 years, and I started to get very teary-eyed and weak, and it was like, oh my gosh, isn't there a room for people like me that couldn't have kids after 3 years? So I wait, and I wait, and I wait. And of course, by the time the doctor came in, I was very upset. He said, what's going on? I said, I still can't get pregnant. I've been 6 months doing what you told me to. And plus, why are you putting me in this room with all these baby pictures around here? I can't even have kids right now. And it's too hard and depressing to look at that. And he's like, man, I've never thought about it. Nobody said anything. I said, well, I'm telling you, because I don't like coming in here. Find me a room where there's not all these baby pictures around here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going through the stages of me trying to get pregnant. So for 2 years, the natural way did not work. For 6 months to almost a year, we charted and graphed and did what we were supposed to within that 12 hours, and that didn't work. But what I'm going to ask you to do is to stay tuned for phase 2 of trying to get pregnant and dealing with infertility. So in closing, I want to tell you, at the end of that 3rd year, when I still couldn't get pregnant, I was, and God forgive me, I was starting to get a little bit upset, like, why? What is God trying to tell me? You know, why me of all people? Why me? Because this is something that I really wanted so bad. So 3 years have passed, and then one stage of the infertility work started. So next time I talk to you, I'm going to tell you the next 3 phases I went through. So thank you so much. Please, please, please email me. I'd love to answer you back. Share my video with whoever you would like to share. If you will subscribe to my channel at Gail's Journey, and please email me at gailsjourney101@gmail.com. So stay tuned, because the next time you're going to see the other 3 things that we did. And thank you again so much, and hoping I'm helping somebody. Thank you.